7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
You'll never have the sacred stone.
Oh, this you crazy mother.
The Savachi syndrome, I'm telling you, I'm like, well, holy shit, that was crazy. Wait for it. Thick and slick. What is up, everyone? Welcome back to another episode of the Moto Aftermath Show Fantasy Podcast Edition. Sorry about last week there with the Redbud Fantasy Show. Me and Justin, we really did come back Friday night after being at the track all day, conducting interviews and helping out with some of the kids we know, doing some amateur racing stuff. We recorded about a 20-minute podcast just to kind of get some thoughts out there and some results and stuff. And by the time we got done, I went to make the podcast. I put the memory card in the computer, and we had nothing on the memory card. So, okay, so going okay. So anyway, so we did try last week. Sorry we missed that show. Going back to that show, though, we did have a glove box giveaway from the High Point race. Let me pull up High Point here. I guess my iPad's loading here. We can thank our sponsors. So first off, I want to start off with our newest sponsor, BC.Pizza. We want to thank TLR Coatings. We want to thank Premier Custom Trailers. Thanks to JT Cycle and the Dirt Bike Depot for helping out with some of the prizes for the fantasy show here. So thanks to all of them for coming on board. Now, if we go back to the High Point round, glove box giveaway here. First overall in the Moto Aftermath Show League was MGO Mess 911 with 573. Congratulations. Absolutely fucking killed it. So anyway, make sure to DM us on Instagram. Again, that is MGO Mess 911. DM us on Instagram. Give me your address and your glove size, and I will get a pair of gloves out of the glove box sent over to you. On the phone with me here to talk about our results from Redbud and to talk about some predictions for the Wick. We're coming up on the Wick with Robbie Marshall. It is A-class rider, practice track star, Cole Ughetti. Cole, what's up, man?
Hanging in there, man. I think I've come to the conclusion that I'm no longer in from camping Wednesday to Sunday at Redbud. I think I'm a Saturday only guy.
I mean, if you're just doing Saturday only, like, that's cool.
Or maybe an Airbnb Friday night on the beach, 20 minutes away, head in Saturday morning, come home.
So I got to say, I stayed at one of the hotels in Niles a few years ago. I think it was like 2018-ish, I want to say, is when I did that. That wasn't terrible. You're about 25 minutes from the track. It still isn't prime. I don't think there really is a prime thing for that. I think the biggest problem is that, like, being outdoors in the heat all day is going to fry you pretty much no matter what. So...
that and 3 days of it. And,
yeah, I don't know. I was gonna say, I know we talked about it. Like, camping is kind of not ideal. Driving back and forth is not ideal because, like, you have basically a 2-hour drive each day.
I think find an Airbnb right there is the move.
Yeah, I mean, if you could get lucky and get one of those houses that's literally right on the road for Redbud, like, that would be sick. But I don't think we'd get that lucky. Where you could just, like, walk over at like 7:30 and go on the track on pro. But
hey, but you want to know what I did have?
For
some reason I had service the whole time.
Dude, I had pretty good service the whole, like, up in the VIP tent. I had 5G like the whole time. I was watching my fantasy team.
You VIP'd it, bro?
Yeah, bro.
Damn.
Dude, we did.
Oh, dude, hang on. I'm looking right here.
Uh-oh.
Entire apartment in Buchanan.
Oh boy, here we go.
$69 a night, and it's fucking sweet.
Interesting.
I'm booking it now for next year.
Can I book that for the weekend of July 4th, 2022? Yeah, man. No, we VIP'd it. me and Ashley had done that in 2019 because we had ran around all morning trying to get some shots of you for that 125 Dream Race. It was hotter than hell. We were fried already by noon when it was about time to start the motos, and there were no good spots left in the shade. So I basically told her, don't look, took out the credit card, swiped it, and we went in the VIP, and we were like, holy shit, this is awesome. Like, private bathroom, free food, TVs to watch the race on. You can see, basically from the time they come over Launchpad there, so you can see the rollers, you see T3, you see the leap, you see the short shoot before the finish, and I watched Justin Cooper slide up the finish line face there of that first moto. Literally freaked out because I was standing like right there in the tent. I was like, oh my God, there he goes. Shit.
Oh, you were in the tent on the other side, or where were you at?
No,
I was right there too.
Yeah, I saw that you had the picture right there. Yeah, we were in the tent on the other side there. That's right in the midway there. Yeah.
Oh, so you did VIP at the full deal.
Oh yeah. So
you're big baller. Big baller.
I mean, my wallet hurts a lot, and my credit card bills are definitely not small this month. So, yeah, I mean, it wasn't cheap, but it was a good time. So, yeah, and it, like I said, it made it nice, and we had the kiddo with us this year too. So, that makes it even nicer because we have kind of like a home base as opposed to just kind of trying to trek around everywhere. I mean, last year wasn't too bad because obviously there was no VIP, but there also wasn't very many people. So we had good seats all the time pretty much wherever we wanted to go because there was a lack of people. But yeah, this year for as busy as it was, and it was busy. Yeah, that was definitely the move there for that. So I don't know. We'll see what next year brings. Well, next year's going to bring designations, and I asked them, I was like, so you guys think it's going to cost me like $500 a person to do this next year for designations, or is it going to cost more than that? Because I was trying to think back to 2018, how much it was, and I feel like it was like $500, like $750 a person for the VIP thing, but I don't remember if there were different stages or what it included. I don't remember. I just remember it was a lot.
Oh yeah, I bet it's pretty ridiculous.
Well, I'm planning on at least $500 a person, but whatever. Slide the credit card. You can't take it with you, right?
Write it off. Business expense.
I mean, I tried to. What did we do? Oh, was it Thursday? Yeah, I think it was Thursday night. Justin was here working on the bike with Kev. Kev's here. Ashley and the kid had come back from Chicago. I'm here. She's like, I'm going to go get dinner. What do you guys want? We landed on Chick-fil-A. I turned around. I said, guys, powder coat, and handed her the card. I was like, here you go. Go get some dinner. So, yeah, it does make things nice when you're doing things like that you can, write them off. I mean, you still got to pay for them right up front. But at least, yeah, come tax time, it's like, oh, there's $85 I can write off. That's awesome. So,
yes, sir.
How did your practice day go down there at the Redbud Pro National?
I wrapped my leg up in a rear wheel.
How the fuck did you manage to do that?
The track was the worst thing I've ever ridden in my life.
Well, yeah,
they left all the moisture in it just for, which I get it. They wanted it to be sweet for Saturday, but man, it was not enjoyable Friday or Thursday at all.
Did you go out first session, or did you wait and do like 2, 3, 4?
Well, there was only 3, so I was like, I gotta go out for all of them.
Yeah. Were you guys first, or did they send C-Class out there first to fucking bobble around for 10 minutes?
Yeah, pretty much that, but my practice was like practice 7. So.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I remember, I don't know what year it was. Maybe it was 15, 16, something like that. I did all 3 days. I did Thursday, Friday, Sunday, and I remember coming off the track Thursday and being like, this is the stupidest fucking thing ever, because you pay more money to ride the same track that obviously we, because of where we live, can ride any normal practice day or any normal race day, and all it is like, it's just way worse. And like riding C practice fucking really sucks, because all it is kids tipped over after kids tipped over after kids tipped over, so you're literally just like riding around with wheels on the ground because it's nothing but yellow flags. So
right.
So yeah, so Thursday practice is definitely not the move in my book. Friday race is okay. Night track, maybe at some point, like Saturday night, maybe.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind doing that one year.
Yeah, And then I have some unfinished business with the night track because I did one of the races when they had the night series a few years ago. And I enjoyed it because I like that little bit of tighter technical stuff. But I was still pretty inexperienced in my riding career at that point, so it was a little rough. Finish wasn't the best. So I have some unfinished business. I'd like to go out there and actually rip that track and maybe put down a semi decent finish in the old vet sport class. So.
Mm-hmm.
I actually made a joke about building an exact replica in the in the backyard, and then just doing nothing but ripping laps on it, and then coming out and winning A class there, and then running vet sport on Sunday on the pro track, and then being like, "Sir, you won A class last night." "Oh yeah, I don't go fast. I just go fast on small stuff. If I got to take it out of second gear, it's a bad day for me." I think it'll work. I don't think there's any way this can go wrong.
It might.
So, yeah, I think that's the move, though. The pro track, I love the pro track. I love riding the pro track on Sunday. That's worth paying the extra money to me. But the racing Friday, the practicing Thursday is kind of last year was cool. They let us ride the pro track every day. So, that was okay. But, this year and every year going forward here where we can't do that, I'm probably out.
Run it.
So, all right, let's get back to fantasy here. So, results from Redbud fantasy here. I'm not gonna lie, my year in motocross fantasy is not getting any better. I killed it in Supercross, and in motocross, I cannot do anything but throw goose eggs. So for Redbud, I totaled out with 313 points. I was 6,087th overall. In the 250 class, I had RJ Hampshire, got me 88 points. And that was pretty much my highlight of the day. Michael Mosman got me 6. Thanks a lot, dickhead. Garrett Marchbanks could not stay off the ground in the first moto, so he got me 28. Awesome, dickhead. And Levi Kitchen, the kid, 43 points, 40 of which came from his first moto, so thanks a lot for that. In the 450 class, Scott Meshy, 30 points. I heard he was battling bike issues all day between blowing out wheels and boiling fuel. He had a rough day. He was not feeling it. He was supposed to actually be on the show. He ended up not being on the show. I can't really blame him. That was a bad day.
A little upset, huh?
Yeah. I don't think he called me literally from. He's like, "Sorry, man, I'm in South Bend. My phone died." I'm like, "Uh huh." And Justin's like, "Yep, he had a bad day." I was like, whatever. Then I had Philip Nicoletti. And in Phil's world of everything sucks because Phil scored me 0 fucking points like a fucking asshole. So thanks a lot, Phil. Really appreciate that. Summer Rodbell has arrived. Justin Rodbell, 84 points. And my all-star, Justin Barsha, 34 points. We had a rough day there. So overall, like I said, 313. I am in 52nd place in the league, which is fucking absolutely terrible. But whatever. Let me see if I can find. Why don't you talk about yours? I'll pull up Justin's here since he's not on with us tonight. This would be where you speak. Hello?
I am alive. Yes.
Okay, cool. You gonna talk about your results or?
Oh, I thought you were pulling up Justin.
Well, I am. I told you to do yours while I was pulling up Justin's.
Oh, okay. Well, so let's go with my 250 class first. I right off the bat, we'll go with first lap leaders. I had Justin Cooper. He slid his way through the finish line for me. Got me 15 points. So thank God his bike made it through the transponder loop. And then I had Jet Lawrence, 41 points. That second moto left a little on the table there. I don't know what the hell is going on with Michael Moseman, but was he down in the first corner of the second moto? Do you know? No, you don't?
What's up? Sorry, missed that. What'd you say?
Michael Moseman, was he down first moto or second moto?
Second moto, he crashed in the first turn. Wadded up pretty good, so.
Well, Michael Moseman got me an awesome 6 points. So thanks, buddy. And then Brandon Shaw, I went with him. Man, he just looked awesome in that first practice. Had some good equipment underneath him. Them club bikes are pretty good. And he was national number 73 at some point, so I know he had the speed. Got me 60 points, which isn't super great, but it's not super terrible either. And then RJ Hampshire, we all know how his day went.
He's
Mr. Push the Front. Dude, he had
Mr.
me
Redbud,
on.
dude.
Oh my god, he had me on edge all day. Especially that first moto, dude. Just kept tucking the front wheel. I'm like, what the fuck are you doing?
Fastest 250 rider, can't keep it on two wheels. Very AC-esque.
I don't know, yeah, but I knew how well he rode there last year, so I was like, 0 handicap, kind of a no-brainer. So 88 points there, which is pretty good. So that was my 250 team. Michael Mosman dicked me there, so that sucked. Filthy Phil, 0 points, qualified like 13th, and then decided to just not ride. So
He tweaked
that
his
was
knee.
pretty cool. That was cool of him because I had Rod Bell in and I swapped him out.
His knee is fucked up.
Well, I had Rod Bell and swapped him out. So sick. I would have had a great weekend probably. I had 388 points, by the way, 2,800th place. But yeah, Nicoletti, 0 points. Thanks, dude. Sexton, I know he's somewhat of a local guy, has had some time on that track before growing up, so I went with him. He was kind of a higher all-star. 43 points, a little bit on the table, but I'll still take it. This guy I was debating on waiting for Southwick because he's a super Southwick local. But I was texting back and forth with the Tucker rep over in Massachusetts area, and he was wrenching for Chris Canning. And I said, hey, do I go with Chris Canning? He said, absolutely. So Chris Canning got me 62 points. I know he went down in the second moto. Would have got me a little more, but 62, I'll take that. If you can pick him for Southwick, I would pick him for sure. And then I had Brandon Hartranft, 80 points. He qualified like 13th, 14th, and
Solid day.
put it in. So then I lost 17 points with AC first to the finish line.
But
it was looking good that second moto until the ski jump.
Yeah, did you see though Hartranft in practice, like his best lap was like 4 seconds better than all his other laps?
Oh really?
Yeah.
Were people thinking he cut the track or something?
I don't know. They were talking about that on the Pulp Fantasy show. So yeah, that was funny because they were like, yeah, literally his lap was 4 seconds better than any of his other laps. So it made me real nervous. So anyway,
yeah, whatever. He still got her done.
Yeah, exactly. So for Justin's scores here, that was it, right? For you, that was it. We went through all of them.
Go for it.
Did you go through your 450s too?
Yeah. What do you mean?
Yeah.
Were you not listening?
No, I am. I'm fucking tired.
We're literally just talking about Brandon Hartranft.
I know. I thought about that as I was saying it. Anyway, all right. So for Justin at Redbud, 372 points for Justin. He was 3,564th overall in the 250 class. He had RJ Hampshire, like the rest of us, 88 points. He also had Garrett Marchbanks, 28 points, and Michael Mosman with 6 points, just like me. The only person he had that I did not, he had Grant Harlan. Got him 0 points. He was super pumped on that. In 450 class, he had Eli Tomac, got him 50 points. Craig, 64 points. Ryan Surratt, 74 points, and he also had Chris Canning with 62 points. So solid day for Justin, although he didn't think it was going to be that solid, but again, kicked the crap right out of me. So moving on here to Southwick. I really wish we had Justin on because Justin knows all these local kids like the back of his hand. So I picked a team already here in the 250.
I got one too.
Okay, well, go for it. Shoot then. 250 class. Who you got?
I don't really see any locals that stick out to me yet.
Mm-hmm.
There's a Gabe Gutierrez or whatever. He's local. Let's see who else is on here. I'm scrolling through here. Shane Kehoe. Do you know if that's any relation to Eric Kehoe?
I have zero idea, to be really honest with you.
Ryan Lachine. So probably Ron Lachine's son.
Yep.
I don't know what kind of speed he's got, but he's on here. Let's see who else is down in here. Styles Robertson at a 5. That's a little juicy if his knee stays in place.
Yeah, that's not bad if he doesn't dab, but it's sand, so I'm nervous.
Yeah, I think I'm still going to stay away from him. I see Marshall Welton on this list. I don't know if he's actually going to be in or not because of the Canadian deal.
Mm-hmm.
But if Marshall Welton's in 288, I'm gonna definitely be picking him at an 18 handicap for sure.
Mm-hmm.
But as of right now, I've got Ty Masterpool on my team, 7th.
Risky.
2019, he got like 11th. So that's plenty, good enough for me. Rami Alves, he's probably going to be my fencer guy, 13 handicap. And then I've got Colt Nichols at a 0. So 2019 results, he was in the top 10 overall. But yeah, might, depending on qualifying times, see if there's a little more handicap to work with. But I like the factory guys. It's been doing me well all season. So, and then Hunter Lawrence at a 4. So that's where I'm at. I'm gonna look at guys like where do you go? I'm gonna look at Marsh, like I said, Welton. I'm gonna look at guys like where are they at? Styles Robertson. I will look at him, but the knee thing does bother me. He had a good ride that second moto.
Yeah, he did. He got good starts too. He was right up front on the start every single time. Like they would come around and he was, top 5. I was like, holy shit, there's Robertson right there. So,
yeah. So, excuse me, past my bedtime.
Me too.
We got Max Voland at a 4. No, not enough there for me. I don't know if I did see. No, I think that was an April Fool's thing that LeBlanc, or not LeBlanc, maybe Romano or one of those dudes was going to race, but
nah,
I think that was a fake thing.
I think so too.
But yeah, Austin Fortner at a 1. I don't like that at Southwick the way he's been going.
Nope.
Pierce Brown at a 2. I don't know if I like that either.
He's on my team.
He's been slowly getting a little better. Pierce Brown's on your team?
Dude, I mean, they got Will Hahn now.
All right. Well, I'm thinking if Moseman gets his shit together, he's going to beat him. I don't know. I'll see practice times for sure. But yeah, that's really all I got. Who's red on my screen? Hampshire's red on my screen. Jet Lawrence is red on my screen.
Which I think Hampshire's a good pick.
I think Michael Moseman's still a good pick at a 2.
I'm on the fence with him with sand. I don't really know enough about him in the sand.
Brandon Shaw is actually a really good pick still at a 14.
I think I think he is racing.
So that's where I'm at.
All right, so 250 squad for me. I got Pierce Brown at a 2. Like I said, the Will Hahn connection there is helping out. I got Hunter Lawrence at a 4. I mean, all you got to say is Europe. I got Colt Nichols at a 0. I think he has a bounce back race. He actually had a pretty decent day going at Redbud, and then that second moto he just had bike issues. And I've also got his teammate Nate Thrasher at a 5 because Thrasher also had bike issues and still pulled off a 9th there. So, yeah, I'm in on those guys. I will keep an eye on practice there because, like you said, if you get like, Marshall Welton or whatever coming down to ride, I mean, yeah, it depends. It really depends how his visa is set up for coming back and forth across the border.
Hang on, I'm gonna send out a text real quick.
All right, send it out. See if we can break some news. And yeah, as far as 250s go, so like red on my screen is let's see, Hampshire, which I think is a super solid pick if you can, but I can't pick him. He's red. Kitchen's not racing. Marchbanks, again, a 6 handicap. I think that's a solid pick. That's pretty much it for me. Like I said, you could take a chance with Styles, man. If he keeps that knee good, but man, in sand, it really makes me nervous about dabbing the knee. Caleb Russell, I'm out. Brandon Scher, possibly have to see what his time looks like.
I'd look at him, dude.
Yeah.
You know he's hammering that sand track at Club Out.
Oh, yeah. Let's see. Jalik, nah. Yeah, I don't really see. I mean, Ramir Alves is another one that I would keep an eye on. I think there's still some value there. Yeah, that's pretty much it as far as 250s go. Moving over to 450s, I have the winning team here. Are you ready to hear this?
Probably the same one I got.
So I got, first off, the Brit, Max Anstey at a 5.
Yep, got him.
Okay. I got the one and only Christian Craig as an all-star at a 7.
Ooh, I'm out on that one.
Really? That's juicy to me, man.
Not with Tomac at a 4.
Bro, that dude just went 5-5 at Redbud.
I don't care. You ever watch Eli Tomac at Southwick?
Well, yes, I have. But Eli Tomac
Works parts back on his bike.
Maybe he's getting them back. I don't know. So then I have the marvelous Marvin Muskin at a 1.
Oh, hang on. Yep, I have him. Let me guess your last guy.
Okay, go for it.
Because it's probably my same team.
Okay.
Kyle Chisholm.
Absolutely not.
No.
I got Chris Canning. I did not pick him at Redbud.
Ooh, lucky.
Uh-huh.
I was looking for Ryan Dowd on here, John Dowd's son.
Oh,
He
yeah.
usually gets 22, 23 years or so.
I don't think they talked about him on the Pulp show because I just listened to that before this. I don't think they talked about him, so...
They were talking about him?
No, they weren't. That name doesn't ring a bell that they brought up, so I don't know that he's racing this weekend.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't really see anybody else on here. Freddie Noren I might look at.
No, Freddie's terrible in sand from what I understand.
That's what they said?
Mm-hmm. Freddie's terrible in sand. Barsha is red on my screen, but at a 5, that's a juicy all-star pick to me.
Ooh, is Rod Bell juicy at an 11? Being from that part of the country?
Yeah, that's probably pretty good. Do we know if Cade Clayson's racing?
That I do not know either.
Okay.
Cody Schock at a 5.
No, I'm out on that. Like the sand is just a whole nother
different
animal.
Yeah.
So it's like guys that you normally kind of look at and go, yeah, maybe. You're kind of like, nah, I'm out.
Yeah, I'm keeping Chisholm in at 11 because he's going to be Ryan Surratt, Cali boy. You can move him back a couple spots.
I don't know,
Phil
man. Surratt's been
Bial.
killing it. Scott Meshy rides in Florida all the time.
I don't know. I guess we'll see. I don't put a lot of stock in practice times either because that B practice, the track is so much better.
What about a Mr. Bobby Piazza at a 16?
Ooh. Well, what kind of equipment is Mr. Bobby on since you were in his back pocket now?
He's on a Blue Crew, man.
Yeah, but like, is it a Mud Bog and Blue Crew or what do we got going?
No, he sold the Mud Bog bike. We're on something different now.
Okay. Well, what is this thing going to hold up?
That's a good question. Let's put it this way.
Justin Bogle worth a 5?
Nah, I have a hard time picking Bogle. I'm kind of out on Bogle.
All right, cool.
Yeah, Bobby's bike. I hope so. He's got holes drilled in the top of the airbox on it. I'm not really sure if that's a real thing or not. I feel like that's a danger zone, but I could be wrong.
God damn it, Bobby.
So I don't know. I mean, I like his story.
Come on, they'll be on boom how.
After talking to him and hanging out with him a little bit, and him and his chick on last weekend, I like him. I like him a lot. I like his story. I mean, they're very Matthias Jorgensen. It's like them in the van traveling the country doing the racing. So, Savachi at a 1 is a no-go.
Does Cody Schock tickle your balls?
No, not at all.
What round is after this?
Go to Millville.
Is it Budds Creek?
No, we go to
Millville. It's Millville?
Yeah, we Millville, then Washougal, and then we're off.
So there is no Budds Creek.
No, there is. It's after the break.
Oh my god! So they're driving all the way back across. Okay, yep, I got it.
Well, yeah, because dude, this is what sucks. So we go.
They're going Spring
Southwick,
Creek to Washougal,
Millville,
then back to
Washougal,
yeah.
back to Dilla, Budds, Ironman, and then back to Fox and Hangtown.
Jeez.
Yeah, it's a little bit of a dumb setup if you ask me, but I don't take the shits. I just look at them after they're done. So
yeah, I'm looking at the schedule right now too. Okay, so I will be. Yeah, I'm going to be playing the Budds Creek game because I'm definitely going Bogle at Budds Creek and Rod Bell at Budds Creek. You heard it here first.
Oh god, you got any first to the finish line, guys?
I think Justin Cooper and AC.
Yep, that's exactly who I have.
So I think they've proved enough to where we got that.
Yep. Well, and it's a quick start. Like the finish the finish line, I guess, is not super far from the where the first corner is this weekend. I don't know. I could never remember most of the tracks, so. But that's just what I've heard. So yeah, so I think those two are definitely a thing.
Or you could randomly pull AP got 2 last week.
Oh man, I know. And that picture of him looking back is classic.
Oh yeah, that's sick.
Yeah.
Pants are ugly. Not a fan.
Oh yeah, that gear was terrible, but whatever. So, all right. Anything else?
No, that's good. I'm ready to eat a pork chop.
Don't buy Lightspeed carbon fiber products.
Lightspeed carbon fiber products.
Yes, I got my.
Are they a new sponsor?
No, I just finally got them for the Blue Crew the other day.
You want a W wheel for your Blue Crew?
I told you I did. Actually, I told you I also need a price on a set of W wheels because I want to do a full full set of like race wheels for with race tires on them, and then I got one right here. And then I need an extra rear to put a scoop on. So when we
I got a rear. I'm looking right at it.
Go
860 blue hub.
Sweet, dude. Does it also come with a scoop tire?
It could.
Is there a sprocket on it?
Nope. I got sprocket bolts. It's brand new in a W box.
Rear rotor?
It's brand new in a W box.
So $100?
No, I got like $550 into it. So
all right.
$550.
All right, cool. $125.
$550.
$125, and I don't smack you in the nuts with my handlebars.
$550. If anybody listening wants a W wheel, it is the 215 width, so it'll work on your 450. It'll work on your 250F. It'll work on your YZ125.
If I didn't spend
anything a Yamaha and spline drive nipples.
If I didn't spend all my money on the VIP package at Redbud, I'd probably be in on that right now.
Oh, does Bobby Piazza want to buy a wheel?
I assume Bobby doesn't quite have that kind of cash just laying around.
Okay.
Maybe
BC.Pizza. I thought BC.Pizza and step up.
Oh, we stepped up. Like we trust me, he got paid from us. Like we covered stuff, but I don't think he's got that kind of cash just laying around for $500 wheels.
All right.
So, I got my carbon fiber pieces in, and I was very sad that I had to cut and shave my airbox cover to make it fit. That was a bit of an annoyance when you buy a carbon fiber piece for a specific bike, for a specific thing, and then you still have to trim it. And not only did I have to trim it, I had to drill holes in it to allow airflow into the air filter.
Unreal.
Yeah, it was really like, dude, there was a little piece in the front that like should have been cut out, and I don't know why it wasn't just part of the pattern to like not have carbon fiber there, but I had to literally cut it to make it fit. And then shave it with a file and everything. Like it was a bit annoying. So I haven't put the skid plate on yet. That's probably coming up this weekend here. Hopefully that I don't have to trim or anything, or I'm going to be real pissed off. But yeah, so that's how that went. So
right on.
Anyway, all right, everyone. This has been another episode of the Moto Aftermath Show Fantasy Podcast Edition. Thanks to our sponsors, JT Cycle, Dirt Bike Depot, BC.Pizza, TLR Coatings, Premier Custom Trailers. We will be back next week to wrap up Southwick and talk about what did I say was after that? Millville. And make sure to check out the main show coming up on Tuesday. We have the one, the only Dark Side on as a guest Sunday night. So that'll be a good one. We're going to talk to him about all things pulp, how the wrap-up show's going, how the Moto X Pod show's going, if Steve knows about us, if Steve hates us. We're going to cover it all with him. We're not holding any punches.
Do what? Not pulling any punches?
Not pulling any punches. We're going to ask everything. Ask the hard questions.
Oh boy. Never going to come on again.
That's okay. One and done. We're good like that. We're good one-night stand show. So, all right. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. We will talk to you later.
Later.